Hey, everybody. So it's funny. It's not really funny. It's just God works in ways that are just so miraculous. And to be able to pay attention to that is a blessing. And what I'm talking about is I was on here yesterday talking about how I'm going to be on for the next, little over a month talking to you guys about stuff. And I was thinking about relationships and what that means, like with faith and family and community, and success. And so this morning I'm printing off my list of, stuff I wanted to talk about. I had it all planned out for the next, I think it was like 37 days or 36 days. And this is what I mean when I say the Lord has different things set out for us. Because once I got it all printed out and I'm looking over it, I just really felt the Lord spoke to me. He says, just be authentic. Like, those are good topics, but just speak from the heart. Just get on here, be yourself, speak from the heart, and just share with people what things that you've been through. And so that's what I'm going to do. And if you see in my description, I have a saying that the Lord put on my heart quite a while ago. I was up in front of a group of people speaking, and I just felt the Lord wanted me to speak this over everybody, and it's just stuck since. And I don't know if you want to call it a motto or if you want to call it a motivational quote, whatever it is, but it's simple, but yet it's very powerful. And I think a lot of people might struggle with it. And what it is if nothing changes, nothing changes. Right? It's really profound, but it's so true. Yet the struggle that people have with it just blows me away. But I guess it can't blow me away because I was in that boat too. I went through circumstances where I didn't want to change anything and I didn't want to do anything different. But looking back on it, I was stuck in situations that weren't good for me. I was stuck living a life that wasn't pleasing to the Lord. It wasn't getting me anywhere. It wasn't doing anything to promote goodness, right? So nothing changes if nothing changes. We all have areas in our life that we want things to change in. I mean, nobody's exempt from that because life is ever changing. There's always new circumstances, new opportunities. There's always a chance to be different. We all have it in us to be successful. And I had all this good stuff, like quotes and stuff I wanted to tell you guys, but, I don't remember them. And so, but the important thing I'm trying to get across here is you don't have to be stuck where you're at. Change is possible. And how change is possible is it just starts with one step. It starts with one decision. And so I want to challenge you guys maybe for today, just kind of interact and give you an idea or a purpose behind this so you can start implementing it into your life. But I wanted you to think of something that you want to attain. Start small. Start with just the smallest thing. Example would be like, I'm not going to eat a candy bar today, or I'm not going to drink a soda, or I'm going to drink less soda. Just something different, something that you don't normally do, but something you can make a goal on and keep it in the forefront of your mind and achieve it. Achieve that goal for today. Okay. So whatever it is, just pick something. For me, it's going to be, what am I going to do different today? I'm going to stop any negative thoughts that come into my head. I'm going to work on that. That's my goal for today. So now that I know that and it's in my mind and I've spoke it, that's why I want you guys to speak it. Get in the comments and let me know what it is that your goal is for today. But once you get it out there and you verbalize that, then it's tangible. It's there. It's in front of you. You're going to remember it. And so the beautiful part about all this too is once we make this goal and we can attain this goal, it's attainable. All we have to do is just put forth the effort. Okay. So we attain this goal today, right? Then what happens is tomorrow we remember that goal and say, you know what? I did it yesterday. Let's do it again today. But you know what? Let's add another one. Okay. This is the pathway to success. This is the pathway to change. Change is possible. And like I said, nothing changes if nothing changes. So we start implementing these. What happens is these are becoming habits now. If you look at all the successful people out there, people that have achieved things, they've done things, that they're better people, it's because they've developed these habits in their life to where it's consistent. That's the key to success. The key to success is consistency. It's not about what degree you have. It's not about what family you grow up in. It's none of that. It's about just making those small steps and having that consistency and doing something just a little bit better every day. You know, my wife and I, we came across this opportunity just recently with this business. And you've probably seen it on my Facebook. But I made an informed decision based upon the knowledge I gained from it. I looked into it. It made sense. It's fantastic. It's going to be revolutionary. But in the past, I've tried to go down paths with similar things. Not as good as this one. This one's pretty fantastic. But I always fell short because I wasn't consistent. I never stayed consistent. So my wife and I, we're starting on this venture with this business, and we're going to stay consistent. And that was part of this challenge that I'm joining into for the next, 30 days. Well, a little bit more than 30 days, is to come on here and just be authentic and talk to people and discuss things and educate and, connect. And by doing that consistency, I'm going to connect more with you guys. And hopefully, I can get more people to connect with me. And so that's awesome. I think it's going to be a good step in the right direction. My wife and I, we are excited about this opportunity. And we want to extend this opportunity to other people and bring other people aboard. But first and foremost, what I just want to say to anybody that's, considers it is it takes work. Change isn't easy, but change is possible. We just have to take the small steps and continue to grow and continue to move forward. The minute you fail is the minute you stop. That's the only time you fail. In retrospect, you might have times that you do better than other times, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you got things to learn and things to grow in. So I just want to leave you guys with this. I got to get going on the road again. But nothing changes if nothing changes. Just remember that. And your goal for today is just pick something small, drop it in the comments so you're accountable for it, and then attain it. And you'll feel good because you attained a goal for the day, right? And then you add on to it tomorrow. You do the same one tomorrow. And you just stay consistent with it. It's just how you're going to grow. It's how you're going to become successful in the things you do. And then as you get further along, it can become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And your confidence on it too is going to skyrocket because you're like, man, I did that and I did that and I did that. Man, I can do just about anything I put my mind to. That's a mentality of a successful person. Is taking those steps, forming those habits, having that confidence, and knowing that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You just have to take the steps to do it. So if you guys are interested in what I was talking about with my wife and I, definitely we would love to talk to you about it. Please send a message, leave a comment. But more importantly right now, I just want you guys to focus on the aspect that change is possible, make a goal, stick to that goal, and attain it and become successful. Continue to grow and continue to be beautiful. Love you guys.